Hi everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope your weekend went well. I just wanted to share my thoughts on an article that I just saw on Fortune, where Jordan Belfort, also known as the real Wolf of Wall Street, shares his opinion about some of the hot stocks that are right now in the market, such as AMC and GameStop, as well as his thoughts on a very well known cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. I thought it would be very interesting for me to share it with you, which I found it also interesting. That overall, Jordan Belfort is known for a notorious behavior back in the days where himself, as well as a couple of other brokers in a financial institution called Stratton Oakmont, where they technically bought a lot of penny stocks. And what they did to their mom and pop clients, which are small clients, they advertised those penny stocks to them. And those people who didn't have that much of financial education, they bought those stories of getting rich quick with those penny stocks, and essentially got into them, buying that advertisement from Stratton Oakmont. And essentially, what they did, which is a behavior that wasn't really good from their side, of course, that as they pumped the stocks by having so much demand from these mom and pop clients, as the price went up to the ridiculous points, they would sell off the shares that they already had, making money from this and getting the stock price close to zero even. So that's the way some of us would say unethical way of making money. That's the way they made it at those times, and this is how he is very well known. He is also well known from the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, very well played by Leonardo DiCaprio. So overall, that was a little background about Jordan Belfort, and overall, what he said in this article is that he essentially thought of GameStop and AMC being one of those penny stocks where financial institutions who are literally pumping it to the points where it goes to the very high points. However, he did not take under consideration at that time, and he found it very interesting right now that this environment, this Reddit environment, can be so powerful that they can actually buy and hold those stocks to the point that they could make some sort of damage without even knowing without any intentions technically, right? So essentially, he's saying that they're collectively pumping up these stocks, but there's no dump from the financial institutions because nobody thought that many people would buy and effectively buy together and hold them for such a period of time that everyone thought it would be even impossible. But it is going on right now in the market, and because of that, the stock price is going so high. However, his thoughts on this is that the stock price cannot go up indefinitely, meaning the corporations always look at the stock price increase as an opportunity to technically offer more shares, which would have them technically get more money for the company, and obviously use that extra money to make new acquisitions, to buy new companies and grow. So obviously these companies see this as an opportunity, and AMC and GameStop are no different, and they will definitely take an opportunity of the situation. So this means that as they start printing more shares, the stock price will at some point either get steady or actually fall. So there is no indefinite rise in any stock, even though some of the Redditors might be against this statement. But there is no indefinite pump of the stock, and the price will not will there will be a point where the price will be steady or it will go down, only because the companies can offer more shares, because this is an opportunity that they have to take advantage of to make money, which is the purpose of every corporation, right? However, this was his point on the GameStop and AMC, but his thought on Bitcoin was slightly different, which I want to also discover in this video. So essentially, he says that in 2017 he knew about Bitcoin way before, right? In 2017, he definitely did make predictions. He definitely did say publicly that Bitcoin is the type of a cryptocurrency, a type of asset that would crash. And he was not. He actually admits that he was not wrong with it, but he also admits that he was thinking at that time that Bitcoin is a sort of fraud thing where it's a perfect scenario for money laundering, and at some point people will discover that there are accounts in Switzerland, in Cayman Islands, in so many places where a lot of money laundering situations occur. And because of that, he said maybe those stores will come up in the news. But he was wrong on that side. He was right on the crypto crash, but he was wrong on the fact that Bitcoin will be wiped out forever. So because of that, he slightly changed his thoughts so far. So because it is coming back, crypto is actually one of the hottest topics right now, with Bitcoin being on the first row. So right now he thinks that Bitcoin is actually a perfect in a perfect scenario where supply and demand is actually the main contributors to the price of the crypto, unlike GameStop and AMC, which is also supply and demand, but its price will go down only because the corporations have an ability to print more shares, unlike Bitcoin, which is impossible to do that. So because of that, his thoughts is that Bitcoin will go up for the next couple of months at least, and his view that Bitcoin will at least go up about by about rising 80% from current levels to about $100,000, which is a very solid prediction. But at the same time, it is not surprise for all of us that Bitcoin and blockchain is here to stay, and we will be closely monitoring that as well. So that being said, this tends to be the end of the article as well as an end of my thoughts. I think I do agree with Jordan that Bitcoin is right now here to stay, and I am solid believer that it is a type of asset that will reach 100,000 by the end of the year, if not earlier. So I am absolutely bullish on this, and as you may see from my previous videos, I'm absolutely bullish on blockchain and crypto mining companies. You can find them earlier where I talked about them. Other than that, I want to keep it short as always. Have a good night, and we'll see tomorrow on a daily updates on the stock market. Thank you. Take it easy.